everybody, welcome back to the stream. I'm back with some more of Bioshock Infinite. Sorry I couldn't stream last night, I was working late and I was just super tired. But I'm hoping I can get pretty far tonight so I can finish it up next week. Since I was told I was kind of near the end. But yeah, we're separated from Elizabeth now, and yeah. Hey Jason, yeah, just in time, I just started. How are you doing tonight? And I think Josh is going to join me. Oh, I should probably poke him. Give me one sec. Starting. Join when ready. Okay. Alright, let's continue. Hopefully my fighting will go a little bit better this time with my new... now that I realize I can use my powers more, I don't know. I was just assuming it was just...
Take me back to my tower. Please, please.
What are those statues of? Oh, it's okay, it's the president's. Okay. Okay. Our Lady Elizabeth. Uh-oh.
Some men dream of money. Some men dream of love. My father dreamt of a flood of fire. We were given Eden, and we turned it into Sodom. Why do we deserve salvation? The Lord gave Noah a fish in the form of a flood.
Fornicator.
So easy on me.
Pacifist.
I want you.
Oh, look, it's the clown with the cotton candy. Anarchist. Wait, that's the same as the pacifist dude. It is. What the... You guys are just repeating pictures. Heretic. Okay. What did the little kid do? Kid and the mom. Okay. This doesn't seem good.
What is this place? What do you plan to do to me?
Okay. See if there's any other little items. Probably not, but you got a sandwich? Oh, what kind of sandwich? I had grilled cheese today. I hope I can find some salt. I'm running low. Are you okay? Are you gonna fight me? What's wrong with his eyes? Look at his eyes. Is that a mask? Oh, he's wearing a mask. Okay. Still, that's creepy. Are you wearing masks too? Oh, yeah, this one has a Ben Franklin one. Hey, Joe. That's creepy looking. Hey, Josh.
Howdy, howdy.
Should I try streaming at the Discord again?
1 second. Yeah, if you can. Give me 1 second to switch my audio so I mess you up.
Resolution, frame rate, go live. Oh, I have to turn on that hardware thing again.
Can I come through clear for you?
Yeah, you are. I gotta fix the hardware acceleration. There we go.
All right, good to go. I
Alright.
love this section. I'm excited for you to see it.
Oh, it's a little bit creepy so far. They got people just standing around in masks and. Okay, I guess I should go towards Elizabeth now. Oh, this reminds me of the Oh, great! That creature reminded me of the enemy in Evil Within 2. Oh, the camera creature.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking about. That actually makes sense.
I keep holding Y, but you're not doing the thing. There we go. Woo. ADF.
Yeah, I think the Boys of Silence are fucking freaky. I actually really like the design. They kind of remind me of Siren Head too.
Of Siren Head? Oh, that thing. That is creepy looking.
Yeah, right.
I never
Oh,
really.
Cinevate.
Wasn't Siren Head like a creepy pasta or something? I
Yeah,
just.
it's like somebody just designed him and put him in like a video. He's like kind of like a Slenderman, but like taller than a building, and he's got weird, awkward emergency sirens off the edge. And he kind of makes that Silent Hill otherworld noise,
Listen, I just want to see the girl. Where are those? Doesn't matter. I just gotta get to the warden's office.
Go to the Warren's office.
What is this place? Just
Okay.
take me back to my tower.
It's too late for that now, child. Your father gave you a lovely home, and you chose to destroy it.
He's not my father.
I suppose the siphon is a kind of leash. Yes, my father put it on me. But when the time came, neither did I remove it myself. What would happen if I took
Joe, I
off
like
the leash?
this one the most so far.
that I was
I mean, there's only 3, so I like the third one the most. Oh,
I'd say Joe, all 3 of them are good, but like they're very first-person shootery, so it depends on if you like those or not. And it's better to go into them with less spoilers if you can.
my brother actually ended up buying the collection. He's like, I don't know why I decided. I'm like, it's because you saw my playthrough, part of my playthrough. He's like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
So he got the collection for PS5.
I think what I like too is that unlike some other games, especially nowadays, the art and the design is integrated into everything in this instead of just like being separate.
Oh, they don't have anything. I thought I saw.
And don't forget, if you get super swarmed in the future, you can also charge away from them, and then it gives you enough distance to shoot them with a rocket if you need to.
Yeah, I was trying to pick up the salts I saw, but then I lost it, and I was like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep punching because they kept.
I think you're doing fine. This is an area where you can melee your way through stuff.
Because they kept getting electrocuted, so I'm like, "Oh, it's working out."
Yeah, you always end up with a melee build. It's very funny to me. But, like, that's actually usually more fun, anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the design for the monsters is relevant to the plot too. It's not just like two separate things,
Oh.
and I like that a lot.
Our minds are born festering with sin. Some are so blighted, they will never find redemption. The mind must be pulled up from the roots. My children are without blame, without fault, and without choice. For what is the value of will when the spirit is found wanting?
This doesn't seem like a very happy place.
No kidding.
Hurting me. Please just let me go.
We're going to cure you.
I'm not sick.
Your spirit is. All I ever wanted is to see you live up to your potential.
All right.
Yeah, without Elizabeth, we can't go through these portals, but we can hear what's happening in future or past versions of this or alternate versions of it. That's interesting.
Let's put on a mask. Maybe they won't recognize me.
I'm Dr. Pettifog, Elizabeth, and I'll be taking care of you.
Get away from me.
Defiant, even after all this time. DeWitt just left you here. You need to give up on him, love.
He will come.
I didn't leave her. She left me.
She had to leave because otherwise Songbird was going to murder you.
No, I know. I'm just...
And in case you notice, we're suddenly winners, so I don't think we're where we left off.
Oh. There we go. It takes so long to do the special kill.
But the nice thing about it, and that's the one thing I do like when they do in this, is especially as well as special kills are going on, you're basically invulnerable, but actually can save your butt sometimes if you're getting shot from a lot of places.
Yeah. I feel
And I like that they like thought that through. It's like, yeah, if you're gonna do a cool move, we're not gonna punish you for it. You know, some other games don't think that through. It like sucks.
Though I kind of feel bad. These guys probably have no control.
Yeah, like when the Boys of Silence go off, they literally take over their minds, much less they've been conditioned to basically have no thoughts in the first place.
Wait, I thought there was a... Oh, I guess that was just the pistol.
The specimen needs to be destroyed. We couldn't even hold her in that tower, and now the Prophet... Destroy the lamb? His heir? If we modify the procedure, we could... It would be safer for everyone.
Jason, I tried shooting the siren guy and it didn't do anything. Like, I couldn't even use my power. It wouldn't let me, so I shot it with the grenade launcher and it was like, nope.
Also, I think this is an area you can technically stealth by them, but you don't have to.
Whoa.
It's so funny. I keep interrupting his yell every time he tries to scream.
Okay. Are they snipers?
If it's like a blinding flash, then yes.
Oh, it's a... Oh, okay, they just have regular guns.
Yeah, I think they have carbines instead of
You're not
snipers, which
eating,
is
love.
like a weaker
Something
version.
matter. I'm not hungry. You'll need to eat sooner or later. If you hold out for DeWitt, you'll just starve to death.
I'm coming, Elizabeth.
That's one thing I do like about Bioshock is like on one hand it's like cheesy sci-fi action, and then another scene is fucking horrifying.
Eve and her apple, Sodom and Gomorrah. Humanity wrote a bad check, and the blood was the only way to settle accounts. For what is Columbia, if not a different arc in a different time?
Let's eat a banana from the trash. Yum.
The child is ready.
Love those trash bananas.
Prophet, even if we cure her, why do you think she'll do what you ask?
My daughter has two problems, Doctor. One is the condition your science will cure her of. The other affliction is of a spiritual nature.
What affliction is that?
Hope.
Hope. Oh, hello, dude. Oh, there's a thing to view. Oh, they really want me to pick up a pistol for some reason.
It's just, I think, for set dressing in case you want that, because it's sometimes easier up close.
Oh yeah, I was staring at the hummingbirds when I first started playing. I was like, oh, look at the hummingbird. Very cute. Seriously, why don't we put on a mask and then we can be incognito? They have like tons of them. Whoa! Is that Comstock?
Your surgery is tomorrow, you know. You better eat.
Wait, why is that one glowing?
You still expect DeWitt to burst in and rescue you, don't you? It's been 6 months.
6 months.
Wait, so she got taken and then we fell in a thing 6 months later? I'm a little confused.
Well, you'll see in a second. It'll all make sense. But clearly, while we were running through the fog to get her, and the bird was flying away, we ended up in another dimension.
Ah.
So this is not even the dimension that our personal Elizabeth is in.
Yeah, because it sounds like she's evil in this one. Yeah. Hey, Sky, thank you for subscribing. Okay, so you said I could sneak by these guys?
It's possible, but like you don't have to. You can just fight too. It's equally fine.
Let me see if I can sneak. Oh. Oh, I thought I could climb up this, but it's like, nope.
Yeah, right? It kind of looks like it. Can't believe you're treading on the flag, Whitney. Oh my god.
Ooh. There he is. Wait, hold on. What?
I said hi.
Oh, hi. I I'm playing Bioshock. I wasn't
I
expecting.
didn't realize I was gonna go into your stream. I'm sorry. I thought it was just a private kind of watch, so I didn't know I was gonna pop in.
No, you can come in. Yeah,
Okay.
I was just surprised. I was like, oh, I thought maybe shit, he saw me. I thought it was Sherby, and I'm like, why is Sherby being so quiet?
Oh no, sorry. My brakes don't work, guys. I'm stuck at the mall watching your stream.
Oh no!
Hope you're okay.
Yeah, I have to wait for AAA.
So, I guess your uncle can't fix it.
No, my uncle is retired being a mechanic now, but my friend is gonna come pick me up with AAA, and he's gonna take my car to the shop. To his shop.
Well, I hope it's not too expensive.
Me too, but I get paid for the Limp Bizkit concert tomorrow, so that'll cover it.
Do you have school on Friday?
I have work, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I used my PTO on Tuesday because I wanted to catch up with school, and now I don't have anything left.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'll figure something out.
Well, I mean, you can't even do your job without the car because then you have to take.
No, he doesn't work Fridays. That's our day off.
Oh, okay.
Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt. But in the end, he is the one who'll have to pay down all of our accounts, won't he? Where does his guilt start? And mine end?
I thought it was a body.
Which one is it? You or Infinite?
This is Infinite. This is the third one.
How are you liking it?
I like this one the most so far. There's like more to it. I'm not just fighting things constantly.
Yeah, I like Bioshock 2 maybe the most, but it does have a problem at the end where you're just like, it's a slog through just killers.
I think I like this one, but it's because I love Elizabeth.
Yes, she rules.
Our species deserved. God put his faith in men once too. It seems that we have something in common. Disappointment. I did not always love the prophet.
I like how they were focusing on the smoking kids.
Ran from his embrace.
Those damn kids wouldn't give me a cig.
I followed a man who seemed to be everything my father was not. That man was a false shepherd. And when the wolves...
Don't say that, Elizabeth!
He was nowhere to be found.
I'm coming! I got lost in time or something.
But yeah, the reason you can't sneak by those the boys of silence is because they can like psychically read your intents and thoughts. Right? There is like a way to sneak by, but you can't get like close to them and just like.
Well, I just thought it because the siren saw me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was like, oh, bitch, there they are. Go get them.
If you reach into propaganda saying that they can like read your thoughts or whatever.
Oh.
I like that one with the camera falls. It's fun.
Oh, I'm supposed to go to the warden's office. Okay.
As the days pass, I believe less in God and more in Lutece. My powers shrivel
Turn this on?
as my regrets blossom. All of this because my father failed me. By the time I realized how far I'd gone, it was too late to stop it. But there is still one last chance at redemption for both of us.
Oh, I think I'm gonna go because I have to make a call.
All right. Thanks for stopping by. All right. Bye-bye. New hat. rising bloodlust. After each successful kill, up to 5 weapon damage is increased. Oh.
If you're good at like doing guns, it's pretty good, but like you're kind of more of a melee build, so I would use it.
Yeah.
Also, sometimes it's good with the rocket because you can kill multiple guys at a time. So like, yeah.
Pistol. Oh, what's evidence? What is this? Dead bodies, Vox hideout, confession. Alright.
Hey, Josh.
There's the switch.
Hey, Josh.
What I've done cannot be undone. I cannot stop what I have put in motion. But perhaps I can keep it from ever starting. He was my first hope. And now, he is my last.
Ooh. Okay. Oh. It's like blurry, and then all of a sudden it's okay. Oh, wait. Wait. Okay. Apparently, he does not want us to stay looking at this.
Should be able to head downstairs and get to Elizabeth now.
Oh, now it works. Look at that statue. It looks all pretty. Oh, hello. Again, I shot it in the face and it did nothing.
Such a good jump scare.
Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. You guys really want to fight me? Wait.
As he baptized me with water, I shall baptize the stars below with fire and prepare for the coming of the Lord. Are we worth saving if we will not save ourselves? There will be no salvation until the fire floods the cities and covers the flames.
Oh, I can't do it because I'm blocked. Ooh.
The mind will not yield. Expose the mind to every version of itself. Either the mind will yield, or be reduced to a blank.
Tomorrow the leash comes off, because all of this has to end. But even if I destroy the siphon, will I be strong enough to see all the doors and open whichever I choose? And if I bring him here, who is to say that he would be any match for the monsters I have created?
Oh, wait. I think I'm going the wrong way.
So what she does to mind control them is she exposes us with her glitching, exposes them to every possible version
Oh,
of
no.
their their existence and it overwhelms their brains, and so they either die or they become like subservient and like easy to control with their little roars of
That's
silence.
pretty messed up.
She basically, like, it's like when they say that the jar and everything everyone wants is like she breaks all their jars.
I feel like I'm going in a circle.
I think you might have to hit the elevator button again.
Oh, here? It's weird. Then why would it? Okay.
Yeah, because
It's weird that it's weird that it was pointing me through again. I'm like,
Yeah, I think I got confused and was trying to route you back, or it's like the one from before. I don't know.
Yeah, joke's on you, Elizabeth. We're already dead inside.
Elizabeth, hold tight!
I gotta eat this salt.
It's a tear. What is it?
Why do you ask what?
When the delicious question is when.
Lives, lived, will live.
Dies, died, will die.
Thanks, guys. That answered my questions.
By the way, in case it wasn't clear at the earlier part when they talked about how Comstock had somebody to sabotage their machines, when they previously were using it to try and help get Elizabeth back to her original dimension.
They don't even listen to me anymore. All I can do is watch as what I set into motion slides into its terminal stage. It took all I had left in me just to bring you here.
Elizabeth, I don't understand. I heard you screaming. I was coming to get you. Are we...
Here. Take my hand.
Ooh, she looks rough. So wait, what were you saying before I do this?
So the Lutesses, what had happened is they were trying to get her back to her original dimension, and Comstock found out and sabotaged it. And rather than killing them, which it should have done, it actually accidentally made them exist in all universes simultaneously, both of them. So that's why you can see them everywhere, because there is a version of them in every possible universe.
Oh. Damn. Oh, it's New York. We made it, guys.
Sits the throne and drown in flame the mountains of man. Say what you will about Comstock. He was a hell of a fortune teller. Wasn't the torture that broke me. Wasn't the indoctrination. It was time.
1984.
Time
Yeah, we're in
rots
Twin
everything,
Towers.
Booker. Even hope.
I was coming.
Songbird. He always stops you.
Yes, but I would find a way.
No. It's too late for me. I brought you here for your sake. Yours and hers. Here.
What is this?
It's for her. She'll know how to read it.
What does it say?
It's advice.
Advice on what?
How not to become me.
Wow. Hi, Holy Ghost.
So now we're back in the dimension where Elizabeth was last taken.
Okay.
Back in our original time. I like the word kid stays there and everything.
1912. Before she... There's still time.
And I like how the bits loop back. Like, there's a reason that she's bombing them in the 80s, and that's also a reason we saw Revenge of the Jedi.
You two men upstairs. If she gets ornery, just hit her with the machines. She opens one.
Comstock! What are you doing to her? Let her be!
Mr. Durant, what's the expression? Day late to the dollar short.
Wait. Okay, I tried exploding the thing. That didn't work.
There. Maybe if I shut down those machines from upstairs.
Oh!
The prophet says half the procedure is pain. The body cries out, the spirit listens. Do you hear that screaming, DeWitt? That is the sound of your interference. You have led my daughter into temptation.
She is not your daughter!
Perhaps not now. But trust me when I tell you she will be.
Can I not? Guess I gotta go all the way upstairs. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, we gotta stop them before they lobotomize her.
Oh, wait. Okay, I guess I went the wrong way. Okay, I'm stuck. Where?
He's shut down one of the generators. If we don't sedate her, he shuts down the other one. We're not sedating her.
Been spoiling for this!
Whoa!
Gonna put you in the ground.
Aw, dang, I was hoping to get away from my shield. Dang.
The Comsec ones are the strongest, the mobile Patriots too, so you did a pretty
Yeah.
good job on that one. You've missed it by half an inch.
Okay. Where am I now? Oh, I'm right here. Okay.
Yeah, you just haven't died as often as in the previous games. That's what happens every time you die.
Oh. So I'm back. Ooh. Let me get out there.
Hear that?
Oh yeah.
I thought for sure that the other guy would turn the thing on.
You open the dimension to a fucking tornado!
Nice. What? Can I get this open?
Elizabeth, I'll be right there!
Okay. I guess I gotta release Elizabeth.
We can't open that door. We can't pick the locks ourselves.
Oh yeah. I have a grenade launcher. You'd think I could
I
just,
know, right?
you know,
Excuse me,
blow
is
it up.
bulletproof?
Hello.
I got you. It's
I
okay.
love how much more powerful she gets though in the
Let me
game.
fix this. You ready?
Just do it.
Here.
Ah. How would it even fit in there? That is true, Jason. How would it?
I think someone meant for you to have this.
What is it?
Just read it.
Your dream of New York happens. It's me. I'm the one who...
She's given us a way to get past Songbird. We're gonna find an airship and we'll leave
Booker.
Paris, Elizabeth. Remember, you wanted to go
We're
to...
not leaving. We are going to find Comstock.
Why?
You saw what he turns me into. I will not allow that.
And so what, you're going to kill him?
This is where you start moralizing, Booker. You forget. I know you.
I'm not going to let you kill him.
Really? Booker? What are you going to do to stop me?
Not a damn thing. Because I'm gonna do it for you.
I need you to open up some doors for me because I can't seem to do it myself with my grenade launcher.
I do love this because Barker is such a murderous little fuck, and then like now he really doesn't want her to kill somebody. I like that little bit of character.
The hand of the prophet, he calls it.
When did you learn that?
I've been here for a while.
How long?
Long enough.
Yeah, so like even though we got brought back, this has been like maybe several days. But we got back just in time to keep them from injecting her with the mind controlling fluid.
Nice.
Also,
Lock needs picking.
what you kind of heard is that what you learned from the Elizabeth is that there's actually a giant siphon in the house she was in that has been siphoning off her power so she can't be so strong as to like, open that big hole. And they were trying to get a harness that would just be on her all times to limit her power so they could control her better.
Nice.
The procedure should help immensely with the issues we've had with the girl. Once the device is implanted, any effort on her part to alter the state of things will emit a most painful electric shock.
Ah, there we go.
Pavlov made a dog salivate. We'll make this one weep.
Man, I should have put a bullet in your head.
He got sucked into a tornado. It's okay.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Honestly, it was her kill to make. But yeah, it's like
done.
you know, it's obviously metaphor for lobotomizing women that objected to stuff men said.
Are you gonna get in the locker? Where are you going? All right. Thought she was like she saw something. I'm like, oh, what did you see? Oh wait, was there? No.
This doesn't make any sense. Everything here is a cipher that I understand except for this symbol. It's a cage. Did she say anything about this?
That you would understand it? apparently she lied.
Yeah, they were putting a harness because they have a siphon hidden under her where she was living the whole time that would siphon off her power so she couldn't open. They could use her, but she couldn't like open terraces willingly on her own. And that occurred after I think it was like eight. No, it was like her 13th birthday that she started gaining way more powers and way more control over the terrors. So they were like suppressing her while still using her. And this was to use that, but to inject one into her body. So if she used it, it would hurt, and they could then combine that with, like salts that could control her mind to essentially brainwash her. And that's what the Elizabeth we saw was the one that, whatever happened in that universe, either her booker never came back or died or something. We never came and saved her. All the other bookers that tried kept getting murdered by Songbird. So
Yeah,
every other time in every other dimension that we've tried to save her, we have failed.
but
And
because
that's kind of like crazy.
but because the future her brought us to the future, we were able to save her.
Yeah, because she got progressed so far, and she happened to have whatever circumstance in her particular dimension to become self-aware of what was going on again. She's sending us essentially back to our dimension to prevent that from happening with this Elizabeth. Because that one that we left behind is still there in her dimension, and she's still like just too far gone now. And some of the
Like she
mind
said, he was her hope, and so I guess that was her like last. Like she realized what a monster she became, and wanted to make things
and not only
right.
that, but like it was like it controlled her so much after that. She never had a chance to interact with anybody, even people better than us. So we were the only ones that ever tried to advocate for her, even though we sucked.
Yeah.
But like, and it's kind of like a similar process to what happens to the Little
Look,
Sisters.
it's the Hand of the Prophet, Comstock's flagship.
Oh, I was like,
Find a way on board.
Stay here. I'll handle this.
We're doing this together, or I'm doing it alone. Either way, I need to know the things.
I need you to open this lock, even though it's a window I could probably punch.
You struggle against prophecy, like a stone loosed from a sling. How thrilling the launch, how breathtaking the apex, and how terrifying the descent as gravity drags you down into the inevitable.
Done. Need money? Okay.
What's that sound?
Look! Take cover! They must be duds.
Those aren't duds. They're...
Around you, Elizabeth.
What's going on?
I built all of this for you. You are my air and my blood. And what has DeWitt ever done for you? To
Go
him,
ahead.
you're now what you always were. A means to an end. Is to an end.
So they thought they were like shooting explosive canisters at them, but it was actually containing the troops.
It was what?
It was full of robotic bad guys.
Oh.
We thought they were bombs, but they're actually launching canisters to send troops after us.
Hooker, catch!
Thank you. You okay? Who's shooting at me? Oh, they're over there. Oh. Why can't you pick a lock while I'm doing this?
Stop pushing your cart so hard, Whitney.
Oh! Oh, I gotta slip.
Honestly, I'm surprised you haven't done it more often, but you haven't used the rails as much. Just falling off like a Looney Tune.
Like, he pushed me back, and it was like I was in the gap.
Yeah. I found those gaps a few times when I play too, because they're just flat enough that you don't notice they're there, but like there's like a narrow wedge that you can fall through.
Alright. Please
You might
open
want to
this.
switch weapon just because, well, I guess you got a couple more weapons. You're okay.
Fancy putting those lock-picking skills to work?
I can do that.
Thank you.
Ready.
He can't pick it himself with his clumsy man hands.
I know, right? He needs the master of unlocking.
He does open doors all the way to other dimensions.
I'm like in the end game now, so now they're giving me loads of lockpicks.
My brother has presented me with an ultimatum. If we do not send the girl back from where we brought her, he and I must part. Where he sees an empty page, I see King Lear. But he...
Oh, I guess I updated the ones I'm using all the way. So I don't see crows or...
Yeah, I think you've updated most of the ones you use, like the max. You just buy other ones.
knowing it shall all end in tears.
Elizabeth.
Oh, this won't take long at all. There you go.
Thank you. We're in the money. We're in the money.
I like the little subtle differences with the twins. It's like the brother is the one that stepped through the portal and not her. Even though she might have if it was like a different version of her. So something about what makes him uniquely different as a man compared to her version as a female, and like the subtle differences in their individual universes and their histories. He is also the more empathetic of the two, even though they're both pretty empathetic. And like he's the one that sends the ultimatum that they have to help Elizabeth, even though she knows that all the possible outcomes related to that will have a devastating result for them. And it's kind of interesting how like they're simultaneously the same and they like totally like vibe with each other, but they're also different enough that they are the independent people, and it's kind of interesting.
Yeah. I'm assuming they're the ones that told DeWitt to, like, get the girl. And repay the debt or whatever. Ooh! Like, I'm their, like, last hope. It's a gun. Alright. Here we go!
Right you are. We depart to the hand of the prophet.
It'd be cool if I could blow up these statues, but...
Yeah, right?
Do you think
We'll do something pretty cool later on.
possible to redeem the kind of things that we've done?
Redeem? I don't see much use in that.
Booker, are you afraid of God?
No. But I'm afraid of you.
Uh-oh.
I like how he calls her God, and I like how he
Over
doesn't
there.
like the
It's
demon.
Comstock's men. They're coming out to meet us.
You gotta blast him from a distance.
Do I?
Oh, you can go there. Either one works.
Oh, I'm gonna
Yeah,
dismount!
we're hopping ships. Be cool.
Sorry.
That was weird. I don't know why they didn't shoot you when you got on there. That's really interesting. They must have not been loaded in right. You can also use your charge to knock them off the edge. It's usually more effective than killing them.
Oh.
But any approach is fine.
Am I supposed to go back to the...
Yeah, because he's just crashing. How'd you get out there?
How do I get back? Oh. I was very confused.
This is the part I wish they would have done more in the game, because it's really cool hopping from ship to ship. Look at mosquitoes!
Another gunship
Yeah, this is the
on
part
the
where they're going
left.
full out. You gotta make it feel epic.
Rocket, Booker. Booker, look. The Fox, they're coming to attack the flagship. He's got rockets.
I don't know what I'm shooting at.
There's guys on the individual ships, and then when they get close enough, you can hop on them.
Well, that was a
But
waste.
the guy that's on he's the guy blasting at you just into the rocket, so shoot to the symbol. Yeah, you're getting a bum rush from both directions because Comstock's sending these guys after you, and the Vox Popular are trying to kill Comstock, and they're shooting at you too, so it's pretty fun.
Oh.
Watch out on the right.
Great. After him, quickly.
I'm trying to push him off, but oh, guess that didn't work. Oh! Wow, he turned into a skeleton. That was funny.
Yeah, right?
I didn't know how that happened.
I think you somehow triggered a percentage chance of doing fire damage.
There's skylights
That's what happens
all
with
over
the
the surface of the
incinerator
flagship.
perk.
They're covered with those motorized Patriot pods.
Well, that must be where they're
You just
deployed
kind of
from.
need the light.
I wouldn't go near those lines while those pods are in place.
Comstock is at the top of the ship. Let's head up.
Look at DeWitt, child. There's something about him that you just can't put your finger on. Soon you'll understand the man I am and the man he isn't.
Trash. Oh. Excuse you. I'm trying to do something. Oh, he turned into a skeleton too.
Yeah, you have like a lightning damage, but you also have like a small percentage chance on a crit to also fire damage them. Also, it's because like in Bioshock there were smaller levels, so they could despawn the bodies quicker. But in this one, you had kill so many people, it's like they have to despawn them at some point.
I wish they just say the name of the gun because I have to look at the little picture and then look at the bottom right to see.
If it's blue, it's the first universe's version. If it's red, it's the Vox Populi
Yeah, so
version.
I have two blue. I'm seeing if there's like another grenade thing or another machine gun thing, but
I believe you're using a heater, so I think you have the red version.
no, I have a blue one. It's blue on my
Okay,
inventory. I guess I got everything.
Yeah, that's what I said. You'd have to go too crazy with the money. You eventually get like more than you need. You can just upgrade the other ones just as extra credit to like eventually get like in case you have to pick them up in combat. But usually at this point you figured out what style of approach you like, and then just stick to it for the rest of the game.
Just gonna eat all their food.
Ah, snag your sardines, sucker.
Okay, I'm full.
Can't believe we attacked them at their lunch break.
No. Oh! Oh, can I get him from here? Oh, whoops, wrong thing. I like how she's calmly talking to me and I'm burning.
It's so dramatic of her.
Okay, so I'm supposed to clear the skyline, but I want to check over here.
We're getting towards the end, so it's worth spending all the money you got. Any kind of upgrades or anything you want to do. Because you won't be using it after a certain point.
Hey, how's it going? Going okay. I'm playing the third of Bioshock, and I'm somewhat near the end. Prepare the coming of the Lord. The Lamb shall fulfill my destiny.
I mean, technically, he wasn't wrong in the other dimension.
Well, it's going to be wrong in this one. Okay, so we can go to the other thing now.
There's no way up from here.
Looks like the only way we're reaching Comstock is over the skylines.
Yeah, I know. I'm just checking, guys. Jesus.
I know, right? It's like it's there for people that know what's going on, but it's like, okay, so.
I was like, oh, I didn't go upstairs. Check that before I do anything. Okay, let's go. Let's go to the skylines. Come on, Elizabeth.
This should clear up.
I have seen the seeds of fire that will prepare the Sodom below for the coming of the Lord. But it will not be I who carries that banner of them. That job falls to you, Elizabeth. That job falls to you.
Okay.
Skyline is clear, Booker.
Alright.
We also just like yeeted all those mechanized murder machines into like who knows what's below us. So somewhere in a small town in fucking Paraguay or something, just getting bombarded with murder machines.
Oh, it's the whatchamacallit's below me. Wait. How do we get to the skyline?
Back where you were at. Yeah, you can hop on it there.
I was there, but it was like wasn't giving me the A button.
Okay, then I think you need to just go on the ground level and then get up next to it.
Oh, there we go. I guess I had to wait.
Yeah, because you had to wait till they dropped the dude.
Our land stands the false shepherd, and the other, the remnants of
Where were these guys?
Which one of you men will not gladly go to his reward to see her safely to her destiny? Rejoice! Rejoice!
Open it!
There!
Death has no sting!
Now.
Sure thing.
Wait, where am I? I'm actually not sure where I'm supposed to be going now. I'm going in a circle. Supposed to go up
When
there?
you get on that side, she opens like a rift, I believe, that you have to go through. But you have to jump to it, I think.
Okay.
Okay, you can just circle back again.
So those right there? I don't have a thingy.
There's some pieces.
Oh, there's one up there, but yeah, it's not giving me something.
I think there's a point in it you got to jump on, like maybe before the shells.
Maybe I have to kill the people first.
Yeah, she opened something. That's what the dialogue was saying. You're taking it to get out of here, basically. That or you need to drop some more bombs, remember.
I'm gonna gut you like a pig.
Okay, never mind. I was wrong. Yeah, you just have to kill him. You were right.
Okay, so
Yeah, back where you just landed initially, there's like another panel, I think, to drop the rest of the bombs.
The upper deck access is blocked. The only way up is the skyline.
That's a surprise.
Want to hold on to this? Take this.
thank you. Oh, hold on a second.
They're like all over the place now, these spam things.
Oh yeah, every time I stream, I at least get one.
Yeah, it's crazy. It didn't used to be that way. I mean, you get them once in a while, but not this much.
Okay, you said I have to release.
I either need to release some more, or you just gotta get back on the rail because they were like blocking something. I think you have to drop more bombs so you have room to jump onto that rail.
Yeah, because
I think
they're
you're-
blocked right now. Oh, I got to do it over here. Okay.
Yeah.
There's the
That's
launch
why.
panel.
Let's get those pods off the lines.
Oops. That's why I couldn't attach.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I know.
sorry, Paraguay.
I was just thinking of the joke about how the Titanic fell in Rapture. He bombed the Titanic, and then it fell in Rapture.
I don't know. I have to wait it out.
Even though this is technically before Rapture's a thing.
That's 1/4 of the pods ejected.
That's all?
Do I have to hit the button again?
I think you just gotta survive till it's like it's a holdout situation.
Oh.
One half done. Patriot, watch out! 3/4.
It sure is taking its time.
Salts! Done. Bucket, the lines are clear.
Well, now I just want to kill everybody because they annoyed me.
Man, the Antichrist is very vindictive.
I am. Take that, Lincoln!
Which the thing is, they had the box populate put Lincoln's head on it because the Comstock fucking hates Lincoln. He blames him for being the slave resulting in the Civil War and eventually the Indian American War that he had to fight in. So he blames Lincoln for it like a fucking racist that creep. So the box populate puts him off for the Lincoln's head down on the machine for soul.
Oh! Come on!
I've seen this game, Abraham Lincoln Bounty Hunter, which is actually kind of a good movie.
Man, I wanted to push him off the thing, but he just stopped.
Yeah, I don't think you can move them compared to like the normal soldiers, which is too bad.
I think there was some.
I want to do it too.
Isn't there some salt I didn't pick up?
And then I think you just hop on the line from anywhere along this route.
Yeah. Okay, just see. Okay. Was that a locked door I passed? I don't know. Hold on. This?
I think it's really like a blue one against one of the walls is what he's talking about. I think you pretty much have everything meaningful. So like there might be one. I don't know if it's worth the time though, but there might be one.
Well, now I gotta look.
Yeah, I think it was lower down, like the lower portions of the levels. There was like a door that looked like it might be locked. I don't know if it was.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Elizabeth?
Thank you.
I can do that. All yours.
I mean, I got like 25 lockpicks. I might as well.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they're implying this is like where they assemble some of the mobilized patriots to then be deployed. Because what it is this ship goes above everybody and it drops them down as like air parachuters, basically.
Oh, when there's trouble. That's why they come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You know, you think they just drop them on the heads? Because I mean, that would just squish people.
Yeah, right. And then the things come out and it's like because it's like a machine, you know, it can take hits.
Our contraption shows us the girl is the flame that shall ignite the world. My brother says we must undo what we have done. But time is more an ocean than a river. Why try to bring in a tide that will only again go out?
Elizabeth.
Give me a second. Here you go.
Damn. Bullet boon. Increase clip size. Oh, ooh, I like that. Let's.
Yeah, it's pretty good. If I remember, that's one of the better ones.
Let's equip that one.
The only thing is just make sure you still have all the hook-related ones that you want. So just double check your stuff.
Electric punch. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, you don't have the one that restores your shield, so you might want to swap that one out. I think you don't have that one. I could be wrong. Maybe it's in the perk. If we circle back and you don't see anything related to shield, then it's then never mind. It's just in the charge perk, and you're already fine.
That was the only one I changed.
Yeah, never mind. I thought the upgrade was in the shirt, but what it is it was the upgrade you did to the perk. So never mind. You're already good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's super good with machine gun because you burn through bullets so fast.
I may be the one who strikes you down, DeWitt, but you've always had a knack for self-destruction. Who's to say you won't beat me to the punch?
One more deck. Why don't I take care of this?
I'm going with you.
Oh my god. I'm like, why is she yelling at me?
I also love how like the power dynamic has changed. It's like he can't stop her if he wants to, but and she's like asserting herself too. I just love her development. I love Elizabeth so much.
Comstock is one deck up in the Prophet's cabin.
Oh, whoop, no, cancel. Alright. What? I guess if I didn't get this stuff already?
Yeah, to make sure that you get every perk, I think. Every kind. And you got it. And it just works as like you know, free salt fill-ups if you need it. Also just to show that he has like all the fancy stuff.
Stop him!
Ammo, take it!
Whoa!
You're hurt! Catch!
That'll do!
That's all I have! Hooker, catch!
Thanks.
Sorry, that's all I've got.
Oh, I wanted. Oops, wrong button.
Well, that was awfully nice of him to offer clean your clock.
I know, right?
I mean, it's been dirty as hell. That's gonna save us a lot of money.
You got no
Don't damage your allies.
I didn't mean to. Oh. I guess.
Yeah, it's in another area.
Hooker, here!
That'll do.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
We can take that skyline to the Prophet's cabin.
Okay. Any new things for the guns I'm holding? No. Okay.
Money? Booker, here.
It's like, Booker, I can just make you have money from another dimension. You don't have to keep stealing like a rat pack rat.
I want to steal all the money. Alright. We gotta
You
go.
need a loot goblin.
Whee!
You've come to wipe your slate clean, false shepherd. But time will walk backwards before you find redemption. Some sins can't be forgiven.
I thought I was gonna lock her in there for a second. Ooh.
This is my tower. What's this? A siphon.
I saw this there. I could hear you singing from above. And the machine came to life in response.
And then in my mother's grave, there was a smaller one. They were draining me. Maybe that's why I can't.
Can't what?
When I was little, I used to be able not just to open tears, but I could create new ones. To anywhere I wanted to go. But in the tower...
Yes, I'll be right with you.
Stand back. I'm ending this.
Booker, no. This is between me and him.
No, but I got...
Into a trap.
I need to do this.
No, I want to do it.
Come here, child. Oh, come on. I don't bite.
Fuck you. Can I shoot him?
Oh, my, how you have grown.
Tell me, what am I?
Let me punch him.
Look at you, child. You're a
Hey,
mess.
let go of her.
Elizabeth, everything I've done to keep you safe.
Safe from what?
The seed of the prophet shall sit the throne and drown in flame the mountains of man. But the archangel revealed something else. Beware, prophet. Beware the false shepherd, Booker DeWitt. For he shall be as a wall between her and destiny.
Why?
DeWitt, I'm a fool. I've sent mighty armies to stop
What happened to your
you.
skirt?
I've rained fire on you from above. I did all of that to keep
Oh, there
you
we go.
from her, when all I needed was to tell her the truth.
Can I punch him?
Ask him, child. Ask him what happened to your finger. Ask DeWitt.
Let go of me.
Ask him. Ask the false shepherd. Tell her. Tell her, false shepherd. Tell her the truth.
My hand.
Tell her. Tell.
She's your daughter, you son of a bitch! And you abandoned her! Was it worth it? Huh? Did you get what you wanted?
Booker.
Tell me!
Booker.
Tell me!
It is finished.
Nothing is finished!
Booker.
You lock her up for her whole life!
Booker.
You cut off her finger, and you put it on me!
Booker, stop it!
Damn.
You killed him.
She wanted to do it, Booker.
What did he mean?
And he did it like out of pure fucking rage.
You
and
tell me,
not, like,
what did he
justified
mean
rage.
about my finger?
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I just assumed you were born with it. I don't know.
Your nose. It's bleeding.
What? Elizabeth, I swear to you, I have no idea what he was talking about.
You too. You just can't remember it.
No. I'll prove it to you. We'll destroy the siphon. The answer's behind one of your doors. You just have to open it.
Destroy the siphon? It's the entire tower, Booker. How are we gonna do that?
I don't know. But I'll think of something on the way.
I got some grenades. Alright.
By the way, the "it is finished" is the last word of Jesus on the cross.
Oh. Oh. He really likes to compare himself to Jesus and
Yeah,
stuff.
he kind of has a thing for that.
I like this little garden
And
he
he's
has in his...
convinced that he has now won.
Because he got me... Is he like the killer in Seven, and I killed him in rage or something?
Guess we'll find out.
What happens if
This
I
series
don't?
is cool, though.
What happens if I don't intervene? Is that an ending?
I can't remember. I don't think it's possible to not intervene.
Oh.
He eventually does something to piss you off enough, and there's like a story. I won't spoil it. This area is pretty cool. Look how much fucking money he has, though. Like he has like a fucking waterfall inside his ship.
Yeah, I was like, wow, this seems like a waste.
But keep in mind some of the details you can see around here because they're kind of interesting for later.
All right.
When a soul is born again, what happens to the one left behind in the baptismal water? Is he simply gone? Or does he exist in some other world, alive, with sin intact?
So at the tower, he had a picture of Elizabeth and the wife he kills. A raccoon. Look at that raccoon. Let's see. So does he just like fly around the entire time in his ship?
Well, I mean, everybody's flying. He just has a nicer ship than everybody else, and this is his special ship for both commanding armies and for lead stuff.
Mm. Come on, load in textures.
Yeah, what the heck? I don't know why especially because this is the remaster. I don't know why the textures are being so funky.
I don't know. And certainly not my graphics card. It can handle these textures. Is there anything in here I'm supposed to see?
So that statue, at least, is similar to the one he had before, where it makes noise and it can talk to
Yeah,
birds.
I saw that. Like, can I? Nope. Alright. I guess the bird's gonna come by.
Cage, what is that?
Now what?
What is she trying to tell us? Cage, I'm missing something.
We're supposed to cage the bird?
They knew what was best for us.
Booker?
They said they knew what was coming next.
Booker!
Did you see this coming, old man?
Okay, we gotta
Did you
get
see
ready.
this coming,
They mean to board us.
You ain't gonna place your daughter on the throne. We're gonna place her in a grave.
What are you doing?
We have to sing to him!
Sing to who? Elizabeth, stop it!
C-A-G-E! It's not a word, Booker! It's a song!
Ooh, now it's your friend! Yeah!
Shh, it's okay. I'm here. Will you help me? I need you to protect me. Will you do it? Will you do this for me? Just this one last thing. Please.
Oh, it's our friend!
Go! Go, go, go! Booker, he'll help us! We can use him against the Vox fleet!
Okay.
Rockets!
This Gretchen is so fucking sick.
You now command Songbird to attack enemy threats. Aim at any highlighted target and press X to start attack. Larger targets will cause a longer cooldown. Okay.
Tell Songbird where to go.
Attack that gunship.
Open it! You bet! Over there!
Somebody just fucks up the whole ship.
Need
It's
this
so
thing
cool.
to make it to Monument Island.
are they? Oh.
Remember, if you're starting to get overwhelmed, bring in Songbird.
Okay.
That circle target on the ground, that's where they'll attack.
Great.
Wait, what? What'd you say? There's too much noise.
When you look at the ground, there's a big circular target. That's where Songbird's going to smack down if you hold the button.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'll put you down.
Oops.
Eyes open for more. Booker, gunships.
Get ready.
Okay. Oh, I want him to go there. Oh. Why isn't it working?
You gotta hold it.
I was.
Look behind you.
There we
might have
go.
Summoned him behind you. Oh, there you go. There you go. You might have summoned him to the ground accidentally. He's like an AoE attack, basically, if it's not full action equipped. What's good is to periodically run backwards and let Songbird smack him, not to try and get too much in the middle, because there'll be a lot of dudes.
Oh.
Booker, call him in.
Oh. Okay, I was doing it again.
There's more of them.
Oh, no. Okay, like, I was holding it, it still wasn't attacking. I guess if there's, like, something slightly in front, I can't do it.
Yeah, that, or you might have to get higher up so you're targeting it correctly. Like, you might have been slightly too far or something.
Oh. Maybe I can just ride this until I need Songbird again.
Tell me where to send him.
Okay, is there a...
I can help you.
It's probably like clusters of dudes or ships.
Over here.
Booker, Songbird's ready.
Well, I'm waiting for, like, another ship.
I think you have to kill all the guys in the first wave before you get the next wave.
Oh. Okay.
The streets were paved with gold, but they are paved with blood, sweat, and tears. Our blood, sweat, and tears. But today, our tears become gold, and your tears will become blood.
Zeppelin!
Okay. Okay. There we go.
Attack the Zeppelin.
Yo, let's go.
Patriot, over there!
Wait, what? Oh, there he is.
I usually songbird pick up the Patriots and then mop up what's over left.
Okay.
Because they're pretty strong.
Oh, Songbird is not around. Oh, no, he's still not around.
They took out the Zeppelin to put them up.
Come on, Birdie. Come on, Birdie. Come on.
You can't let him keep shooting the thing. If that gets blown up, you lose.
Oh. Okay. So it seemed like I shouldn't maybe have used it on the.
No, I think you got it so you don't keep spawning peeps, but then you gotta basically keep them distracted so you can respawn in. If that makes any sense.
Booker, tell him where to go.
Please. That took a long time.
Yeah, it's basically you select it and then it takes a second for him to show up.
This thing to make it to Monument Island. I'll put you down.
Yeah, you songbird as often as quickly as you can.
Get ready.
Tell me where to send him.
Gunship now.
He's ready, Booker. On the barge.
There, the gunship.
There's more of them.
Oh! Didn't even realize that guy was there.
Songbird's ready, Booker.
Right there.
Songbird just fucking destroys them. It's so good. Yeah, anybody that's up here on the deck and shooting us, and that's the one you want to pick up.
Booker, Songbird's ready.
No, you want to make sure you get the Zeppelin on this one.
You want to what? Wait, what?
You want to make sure you get that Zeppelin so it doesn't keep firing at you.
Okay.
Zeppelin!
Get the Zeppelin.
And then just keep rocketing or getting the attention of the Patriots so they don't keep blowing up your thing. Okay. And then eventually you'll kill them with Songbird.
Oh, I lost my rocket!
Can't find anything. Songbird's ready.
You get the thing that's telling you, yeah.
Attack that gunship.
I don't like the looks of this.
I'm sad. Where's my rocket launcher?
You should be able to find another one up here, I think.
I can call Songbird and Booker. Here they come.
The Zeppelin! Bring it down!
Woo!
Now you gotta kill the Zeppelins.
Oh! Oh, I died.
Yeah, they come in midway through and you gotta get them, but hopefully you'll have just enough time to get it.
Booker, call him in. Mob assaults!
Oh. I saw an RPG! Where is it?
Appreciate it.
Give me your RPG! Oh, damn it. I saw a quick hole for RPG.
Don't forget to go pick up the big Zeppelin.
Yeah. Oh. Well.
Yeah, they gotta blow up your thing.
It was right there. It was right there.
He's got rockets.
Oh, thank God I have my RPG back.
Yeah, that kind of screwed you a little bit.
Alright.
So you need to target trips first with Songbird, but then you gotta use them aggressively and distract people early, so you have the health, and you gotta give the explosion first.
Over there! The box!
We need this thing to make it to Monument Island.
Oh, there he is.
Booker! Gunships!
Get ready!
Watch out for the barge! Booker, he's ready!
Yep.
The gunship, now!
There's more of them!
What they got? Just an old man telling tall tales and lies about how they better
He's ready, Booker!
treat you this way. And what we got?
Nope.
Only the truth, brothers and sisters. Only the truth.
Attack that gunship!
On it!
Oh.
We need more time to look.
Okay. Oh.
I can call Songbird in, Booker.
Oh, now you can.
Bring down that gunship!
Watch out, rockets!
Oh, it's done.
Songbird's ready. Sorry.
With the tears. But today, our tears become gold. And your tears will become blood.
Zeppelin!
Hit that Zeppelin!
Motorized Patriot! Mr. DeWitt? Ammo! Take it! Catch, Booker!
And make sure to look around for the other Zeppelin.
Get the gunship.
I don't like the looks of this.
Nope. I want to just dismount on that.
Songbird's ready, Booker.
Oh.
There, the Zeppelin.
Booker, catch!
Appreciate it.
Ammo!
Do it.
There!
When will the birdie be ready?
You can look at the top right corner, there's a clock. When it gets up to the top position, that's when it's good.
Uh-oh.
Where should I send him?
Attack the Zeppelin.
Oh my god, why is this so hard?
So what I recommend is, obviously you gotta send Songbird to the ships first. You know, like up that deck just next to the power cord, stay there and attack only and try and get people early, but try and stay there so you can shoot the people that are actually shooting at the thing. If they're further away, it doesn't matter as much. You just want to get the people shooting your ship.
Over there! The box!
We need this thing to make it to Monument Island.
Try to keep you stopped. Booker! Gunships!
Get ready.
The barge, Booker! Tell me where to send him.
Nope. I want the... Attack the ground! Help me attack! I'm holding down attack ground! Was I too close? You won't attack from
Yeah,
there?
I think sometimes you have to be higher. That's why you want to be up on the deck you were previously on, or even higher, because that way you can better see like over.
No.
Do it.
Done! Songbird's ready!
Bring down that gunship.
There's more of them! We need more time to look. Found ammo!
Perfect timing.
Okay.
Sun goes up.
You need this.
Got it.
Ammo! Catch! That's all I have.
You thought the streets were paved with gold, but they are paved with blood, sweat, and tears. Our blood, sweat, and tears. But today, our tears become gold, and your tears will become blood.
Zeppelin!
The Zeppelin.
Patriot! Take it! Some souls! Mr. DeWitt? There's more of them.
Also, you might have your rocket. You might just be like a switch between them.
I lost track of him.
Oh.
You need this.
Thanks. There's no way out.
Who is she?
That's all I have right now.
Okay, I want to do this guy. Come on, Birdie.
Our songbird's ready.
Get the gunship.
What do we say to their prophet? What do we say to their little lamb?
I don't like the looks of this.
Uh-oh.
Coming. He's ready, Booker.
Attack the Zeppelin.
Watch out, rockets!
Songbird's up.
No, I already sent him away.
Oh, okay, okay. Your video was like glitching out, so I only have the delayed version. Never mind.
Oh, it's gonna die again. Oh, fuck.
I've got ammo.
Ugh. Why is this so hard for me? There's too many people.
I had trouble with it too. And I can tell you after this. We'll see. Because sometimes you can pull it out at the last second. Sometimes you get lucky.
Because every time I want to send it to a ship, I have to wait. Okay.
Booker, tell Songbird.
Get the gunship.
Booker, over
We need this thing to make it to Monument Island.
So what you gotta do is you gotta obviously take out the ships, but you gotta be much more aggressive about getting the people early, and then when they bunch up towards the bottom, bringing Songbird on, it's the early damage you're getting, especially from the dudes that are inevitably gonna be on the rails shooting rockets at it. You're letting them pummel a lot before you realize what's going on, and you've lost so much health early that you don't have enough time to grind it out. Ironically, the Patriots part is the easier part. The early part is the part where you gotta be really, really aggressive. So try and be higher up so you can see them, and then get in and attack them. Like up here on these rails, yeah, exactly. And you can also blow up some of these ships on your own if you can. But at a minimum, just get them like distracted. And if you see anybody near the thing, you gotta go kill them, not care about these guys further away. Songbird is up now.
Oh, I have no salt.
Watch out for the barge!
Now they're gonna drop another wave of dudes. These are the dudes you gotta get, and you'll be okay with this portion.
I can call Songbird in, Booker.
Nope.
There, gunship.
Here!
Got it.
Salts, catch! Booker, call him in.
Bring down that gunship.
On it!
There might be some upstairs too, so be careful.
Oh. Ugh, why can't I? Nope.
Tell me where to send him.
But they are paid with blood, sweat, and tears. Our blood, sweat, and tears. But today, our tears become gold, and your tears will become blood.
Yeah, these are the guys that really are worth messing you up, and as long as you can get them early, then you're fine.
The Zeppelin, bring it down.
There's a Patriot!
Oh! I didn't realize I had the crow on.
Catch, Booker! That's all I have right now. I'm looking for more. Still looking. Here!
Great.
Ammo! Catch!
Oh!
I also think you can blow up some of these smaller ships with rockets if you get more. And then Songbird can get the other.
Where should I send him?
What small? Oh, those ones?
The ones that are flying.
Sorry, that's all I've
that are shooting the rockets at you. I believe you can blow them up normally too. It's just that sound was easier. But now you have a sound lit up.
Attack that gunship.
Nope. Why can't my... Oh.
Now. Done. I need the bird.
Ammo, take it.
You songbird on the Zeppelin.
What? Oh.
It's okay. You cleared the area. It'll recharge a lot faster, but when you're done, you gotta get the Zeppelin. So they'll keep getting more dudes.
Rockets, watch out! Try to keep you stopped.
Now you just get the motorized Patriots, and you're actually doing pretty good. Make sure you don't let anybody just be able to sit there and just open full fire on them. Keep occupying everybody's attention.
Much obliged.
Ah! Oh, I got turned around.
Think there's more of them.
Oh yeah, make sure you check the upper deck too. Yep, good.
Lot of salts. Booker, he's ready.
I'm looking for the big... Oh, there we go.
Get the Zeppelin.
Mr. DeWitt?
So after you take out the Zeppelin, you got recharged. Usually the closest one, yeah.
The bird's already attacking it.
I just got a delay, sorry. I think you only got one left, but very close to one left.
Thanks.
I get to get into the higher area, so there was on the upstairs.
Oh my god, I did it! I think. I have like no ammo.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah.
Oh
Do me
my
a favor,
god.
redo the video you're sharing with me in Discord. If for some reason it glitched out or canceled.
Oh. Okay.
There we go. Now I shouldn't have a delay. Nice, good job. Yeah, it's like it's something I had to learn. You have to be super aggressive the early part, and then it's not too hard to do. But if you're not super aggressive the early part, you've already lost before you began. Kind of thing.
Yeah. Thank you for your help. I was like, there's just noise. I'm like, I don't know where to look.
I had the same problem. It's like it took me quite a few attempts, and it was just like, this was very fun, but they made it too sloggy because they realized that the bird was too powerful, and I think they overcorrected. It's a good job though. It's like probably the toughest part of the game.
Woohoo!
I think you just take the rails back up to the top. I think.
No, it told me to join her
Booker,
here.
come here.
What? What is it?
Look, you can use the songbird to bring the whole damn thing down. Destroy the siphon.
And that's what you want.
It's the only way we'll find the truth. About my finger, Comstock, everything.
Okay.
Tear it down. Tear it all down.
Oh no, her hair's turning white.
Elizabeth! The bird, Elizabeth! I lost control. He's coming.
No, he isn't.
Damn!
Where is he?
God damn.
Where is he?
He's so cold-blooded.
Aww. She killed the bird.
He has to. He doesn't know how to stop. It's really sad. It's
It's
sad.
all right. I'm here. Just let go.
Are we in Rapture?
Yep, she took him to Rapture and nuked him because of the pressure of the underwater.
Oh. Wow.
What is this place? Elizabeth?
It's a doorway. One of many. This way.
What do you mean it's a doorway? Where are you going?
Oh, come on. Yes, it's this way.
What Comstock said about your finger. Is there an
If I'm
answer
not mistaken,
here? Do you...
Down here.
before it gets fucked up, this is the area we first come in.
Oh.
Over here, Booker.
Yeah, I'm looking around. Oh, I can't jump
Yeah,
down.
it's turned off. I wish we could get it.
Oh, is that a Big Daddy? It is. Oh, look.
No.
Okay.
This is where we have to go.
Why? What is going on? Elizabeth, what do you mean this is a doorway?
I'll have to show you.
Probably gonna regret this.
Well, now I see why there's DLC for, like, in the underwater thing.
That old Rapture music,
City
baby.
at the bottom of the ocean. Ridiculous.
Not as ridiculous as a city in the sky.
I think it's implied we are taking the bathysphere back up that we take down later in Bioshock. Even though there's different dimensions, so it might not be the same one, but...
Yeah.
So we basically leave the bathysphere, and then the protagonist takes it later.
Thousands of doors. Opening all at once. My God, they're beautiful.
The stars?
No, they're doors, dude.
Come on. Come on, it's this way. Come on.
Are you going to open it?
It's no good. Damn it. I thought once we were here, I could fully control it. I thought...
What is that?
It's a key.
Where did it come from?
It's always been there. I just couldn't see it.
To lock in.
Okay.
In this dimension.
See? Not stars. They're doors.
Doors to...
To everywhere. All that's left is the choosing.
Okay.
What are all these lighthouses? Why are we... Who are...
There are a million worlds. All different and all similar. Constants and variables.
What?
There's always a lighthouse. There's always a man. There's always a city.
How do you know this?
I can see them through the doors. You, me, Columbia, Songbird. And sometimes, something's different, yet the same.
Constants and variables.
Yes.
I like too is you can run your direction around here and still end up in that place.
Look.
It's us.
Not exactly. We swim in different oceans but land on the same shore. It always starts with a lighthouse.
I don't understand.
We don't need to. It'll happen all the same.
Why?
Because it does. Because it has. Because it will.
There's so many choices.
They all lead us to the same place. Where it started.
No one tells me where to go.
Booker. You've already been.
The Booker's like, what? Okay. Yay. No. Are you not leading me anymore? What? Or can I go this way? Oh, it doesn't matter. I can just choose. Okay.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Oh, okay. I thought I had to follow her the entire time.
It kind of undertones what they're trying to say, which is like, you can still make any choice, and you can still end up in the same space.
Wait a minute. I know this place. I was here. It's been 20 years ago, right after Wounded Knee. I was looking for...
Come on now, time's a-wasting.
Why were you here?
Are you ready to have your past erased? Are you ready to have your sins cleansed? Are you ready to be born again? Take my hand.
No.
No, I don't want to.
You already did, didn't you?
So, do I have to? Hello. I don't want to be baptized. Oh, it won't let me go through the door. Can I just run away? Let's see. Nope. Alright.
Are you ready to be born again?
I guess.
Do you hate your sins?
I do.
Do you hate your wickedness?
Yes.
Do you want to clean the slate, leave behind all you were before, and be born again in the blood of the Lamb? Jesus, wash this man clean. Father, make him born again. Lord,
stop it.
What are you doing to it?
Get off me! Get off!
Son!
You didn't go through with
You
it.
think a dunk in the river's gonna change the things I've done? Let's get out of here. Hey, these doors of yours, they're all tears, right? Well, open one up. Open one up to Paris. I want to be shut of all this.
Not until we find Comstock.
Comstock's dead!
No. He was here. This way.
Dude, we're Comstock. Ugh, we're gonna have to kill ourselves. It's not gonna end. It's like... oh no. Ugh. I think she knows too. Ugh. Okay.
And what of my debts?
Bring us the girl?
and wipe away the debt.
Hey,
This is the man who hired me to find you.
Really?
You didn't
Yes.
recognize him?
The girl for the debt.
And we didn't recognize him when we saw him? Dude, you have a bad memory.
Wait, no, this is wrong. What is this? There was no baby. I remember. No, there was no baby, and if there was, I sure as hell wouldn't give it over to this guy.
Booker, you don't leave this room until you do.
DeWitt, time is running short. Bring us the girl, and wipe away the debt.
Move. 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 Crouch down.
He said you're not leaving the room until you give the baby.
I don't think so. Okay. Hello, baby. I assume that's Elizabeth.
Go ahead.
No.
You can wait as long as you want. Eventually, you'll give him what he wants.
How do you know all this?
I can see all the doors, and what's behind all the doors. And behind one of them, I see him.
Comstock.
Hello. Here you go.
What choice do I have?
The debt's paid. Mr. Comstock washes you of all your sins.
Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt.
There was no baby. The deal was I go to Columbia to get you.
Booker, you're bleeding.
Oh. I remember. But I remember.
Now we've upset him.
I don't expect this next bit will do much for his mood.
Come on.
What are we doing here? Comstock's dead. We can just go on with our lives. You don't need
Dead?
to...
You mean like Chen Lin? Like Lady Comstock? No. He is alive in a million worlds. It's not over because the Prophet is dead. It will only be over.
Gotta start the whole game over.
First place.
Bring us a girl and wipe away the debt. This is your last chance.
Hey. Hey, the deal's off. You hear me?
Unstable.
The deal is off. Give her back. Give her back.
Fine. Are you mad?
No!
Give her back, you son of a bitch.
It's ready! Go!
No. No.
Shut down the machine!
No.
Shut it
Anna!
down! Shut down the
Anna!
machine now! Do it!
Give me back my daughter! No!
Damn. Oh, that's how she lost her finger. Dang. Oh.
Anna. No. No. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Anna, I'm sorry.
He's gone, Booker. Anna's gone. You shared this room with your regret for almost 20 years. Until one day, a man came to you and offered you a chance at redemption. A chance for us to be together.
I told you it would work.
We already know it works. The question is, will he?
Anna. So sorry, Anna.
You suppose he branded himself as some sort of penance?
Should have.
Don't see the point. What's done is done. What's done will be done. I suppose the brand is his hair shirt, as he is ours.
Wipe away the debt. Bring us the girl. Wipe away the debt.
See? He's starting to put his story together.
You're quite fond of this theory of yours.
He's manufacturing new memories from his old ones.
Well, the brain adapts.
I should know. I lived it.
Booker, wake up. Booker, wake up. This is where it started.
I sold you. I sold you.
To your credit, you did try to weasel out of the deal.
This is all Comstock's fault. What if I went back? Killed him before he did any of this?
Things get set in motion.
How would one know how far back to go?
That's the only way to do it. Go back to when he was born, and I'll smother this son of a bitch in his crib.
Oh. Okay. So is Anna like her real name?
Anna DeWitt?
Yeah. Are we doing a killing baby Hitler? Yes.
Are you sure this is what you want?
Not exactly.
It's the only way to undo what I've done to you.
Oh.
Booker DeWitt, are you ready to be born again?
Why are we back here?
This isn't the same place, Booker.
Of course it is. I remember.
Are you ready to leave behind all
You're
that
not-
has gone before? Wipe the slate clean.
Who are you?
You chose to walk away, but in other oceans, you didn't. You took the baptism. You were born again as a different man. It all has to end. To have never started. Not just in this world, but in all of ours.
Smother him in the crib.
Smother, 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 smother. Before the choice is made. Before you are reborn.
And what name shall you take, my son?
He's Zachary Comstock. He's Booker DeWitt.
No. Both.
Oh, okay, they get to kill me. Nice. Oh, wait, if he dies here, his daughter doesn't get born.
No, his daughter already existed in
before
Anna's original universe.
Okay.
Or, no, actually, no, she doesn't get born yet, but it stops him from ever existing. But she can exist across dimensions because there's more than one.
So I was right. He was the cult leader. Just a different version of himself.
Yeah, so
No.
what happened was Booker was so full of guilt and hate, and that's why he talks so much shit about us the whole game. He was involved in the Civil War, he was involved in the Indian Wars, and after creating such awful genocides during the U.S.-American Indian Wars, even though it should be called Native American Wars, but that's how the racists were called back in the day, he was so full of guilt, he was looking for penance. Comstock is the version that took the baptism, and it gave him a vision. Then he has a dream where he sees the future, where he's like all this stuff happens, and he runs into Matisse, and she's talking about how she's figured out to set particles in stasis so you can create tears, and that aligns with what he had seen in his vision. So he thinks, oh my god, I had a vision from an angel, this must be pictures of the future. She tells him, no, these aren't the future, these are other possible realities. But he's convinced it's the future. So he sees a version eventually where not only he leads the world to this great religious stuff because he's gotten whole hand religious hardcore, but later on, after he sees another vision, he's convinced that he sees a vision where he needs his lineage to be in charge for his vision to come to fruition. However, the longer he spends looking into all these portals, which does give him an advantage, it kind of lets him know people's secrets, it lets him see possible outcomes. So sometimes
that's how he became the
future,
prophet. He used the tears and stuff. Yeah.
And he's convinced this is an angels talking to him, but the scientists are like, no, this is just science. But he thinks it's religion. He thinks these are all visions of the future instead of possible variables. So even some of the stuff he's seeing isn't true. So what he sees is the only way for his vision that he wants to come true and his version of rapture to become all is for it was for his lineage to be on the throne. But because he spent so much time looking through tears, it slowly kind of, like they were saying earlier, it slowly kind of blands you out. It made him sterile. It's made him age. He is still Booker's age, but because of
Really?
exposure to it, he looks like 40 years older. Like
Oh, I thought he was
he's
just
40
older.
something. He's like 37 or something like that. Like,
Okay.
but he looks like 70.
So that's why he had to go and steal another version of his.
Yes, because it is his lineage, but not his literal, and that's why also he would believe it, because it's like it is literally him, but not literally him. And so he found a Booker. So this is the other Booker that rejected, couldn't take the thing, and felt too guilty, rejected the baptism. He fell into drugs, vice, immense debts. He met Anna, just like Comstock's wife. So he met a version of her in his dimension, and they had a child, but she died in childbirth.
Mm-hmm.
So then, he became so overwhelmed with grief and everything else that he became such a drunk and a fool that in one moment of weakness, they found a version that was weak enough to sell the child, Anna. But immediately he regretted it and tried to stop it, but he still had done that incredible sin. And a combination of the exposure to the rifts and his guilt and drinking made it hard for him to be able to recall, because this dimensional hopping kind of fucks with your brains too. So he kind of lost the memory of that, but like the back of his head knew. So yeah, and he basically the head of the Jesus, they were complicit in that, but then they became guilty and they've come to help fix. And they sent 121 different Bookers who all died trying to stop him, which was some of the dimensions we hopped into.
Oh,
they kept sending
that was why they were doing the flip the coin thing.
Yes,
that was.
I can't remember where. There's somewhere where if you look, it's like 121. You're number 122, and you're the one that finally made it.
Yeah.
And so then we go back and we stop Comstock from ever existing. Now our Anna still exists because she's not only beyond that, but there's some variable where it's not as dependent on Comstock existing. We only destroyed the versions of the universe where Comstock existed, so all the ones where that choice was made. So by drowning him,
where we got baptized.
Yeah. So I think there's a bunch of shitty Bookers that are drunks and stuff that still exist. So she still exists, but all the Comstock versions, you saw them blink out of existence. They never existed, and they never had to have that trauma. So in a way, they did wipe away the sin of the dead, which is like, that's why it's recurring. And then it's like, yeah, because like the reason, like there's a reason that we're seeing like in the 80s with the Star Wars logo that's slightly different, because in the 80s is when she bombs the New York. If like that's where the endpoint is, and that's also the endpoint where she helps us similar to the scientists to help us go back. So it also indicates that's the furthest that any possible Elizabeth's ever got, even though the true name is Anna.
Okay.
That it looks like that horrible one we saw in the terrible dimension.
Yeah.
She's the furthest possible Anna before it was stopped. So none of the other ones made it further than that, I think. Now that's my personal opinion. I don't know for sure on that last part, but that's what I always read it as meaning.
So why did you always want to go to Paris?
Because like she would read about it in books, so it's like she's a young woman. She just wants to go to Paris. It seems cool.
Okay.
And so, and also she pulled that one tear open. So some tears overlap with Paris for some reason.
Okay, so the twins, they got the baby for Comstock, and then they regretted it, or pretty much.
Yeah. So because they were kind of like, we'll just use him and we'll do whatever. Like because she had found not only incredible like financial backing for Comstock, because he was just like some dude, but they hook up together, not like having sex, like just like a teaming up. Yeah. And then he gets all this funding from the U.S. government to make the ultimate Wonder City, and he succeeds because of the technology they steal from other dimensions, including it's implied that that industrialist asshole guy was talking to Sue Chan from Rapture, the guy that made the Little Sisters, and through both the portals he looks through and talking with him, that's how he figured out how to replicate the Big Dad technology and made Songbird, including some of the other monsters. So they actually were stealing from Rapture. Like we emphasize the Rapture because that's the one they care about, but like there's other dimensions he stole stuff from. So they get to have this they get to work, and that's also like exactly what all Comstocks do. They always steal other people's lives and other people's work and claim it as their own, because he's using religion to avoid responsibility for his actions. But also, our Booker is a piece of shit that sold his fucking daughter, so it's like it's hard to say which one's worse.
Well, it was a moment of weakness, and he tried to stop.
Yeah, he at least tries.
Yeah.
In a weird way, the religion actually keeps Comstock from morally maturing in a way. So he actually ends up being the worst 9 times out of 10. Besides the fact that also leads him to keep to his racist, shitty ways, versus the other Booker at least has kind of learned to not be a racist piece of shit as much. But not like perfectly so, but like he at least like is more emotionally mature in that area, having learned
Wow,
from
so
his
they're the other
mistakes.
same age. He looked bad.
Yeah, because it sterilized him, it made him age really bad, and also fucks up his body. And they were saying it's something kind of like there's like a thing in nature where if too much inbreeding happens, it like through over nature, it kind of breeds out specific traits to the one that survives the most. Something about interacting with your other versions gives you an advantage, but it also blands you out because only the most core version gets through, which results in biological problems.
So, I don't understand why he killed his wife though.
So what had happened? So he stole the baby. The wife had already. His wife was just like Booker's wife, but they met through a religious revival. She's convinced that he's the prophet seeing things, but then when she's spending time with him, he's murderous because he's still like Booker, and he hasn't like, in a weird way, because he's found religion. He actually hasn't confessed to his sins in the same way. He's avoided them, and so what happens is he's like murdering his rivals. He's using ruthless tactics. He's starting to doubt. She's just like, well, I had shitty stuff in my background, just like Booker's Anna. I'm sorry, Booker's wife. And he wiped away my sins, but if he's full of shit, then maybe my sins are still bad. So she starts thinking. Then he brings his baby out of nowhere because he's sterile.
And
He wouldn't
she's
take
pissed because
responsibility.
she's like, "Where'd that kid come from? I know you
Yeah, and
can't
she's
have
convinced
kids."
that he just had it with Leticia, even though she told him like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" But like, she's just convinced that it's like she's already started to doubt him in the first place,
Yeah.
and he doesn't know he's sterile and won't believe that because he believes these are angelic future visions. So he refuses to believe that his actions are causing his sterility, much less not being aware of it. So she's like, "Oh, you're being a piece of shit," and now all of a sudden you show the baby. It just seems like you're a liar. And so she's convinced he just had a baby out of wedlock with somebody else and is trying to pawn it off on her. And so she was going to eventually she got so sick of it she was going to tell everybody, and he murdered her to cover it up. And they framed their scullery maid, which was Daisy Fitzroy, but they
Yeah.
happened to, by bad luck, pick the most competent person they could have possibly framed for that, and she ended up leading the revolution against her, which resulted in the rebels.
Okay, so this is.
Clash of the Crowds is just a combat arena thing.
Oh, it's like I'm Leon. Okay, no, we're not gonna do this.
Yeah, it's okay.
So the other ones are actually story related. Are they long?
You should probably do another session.
Okay,
another
I was
stream
wondering if I should wait till
They're not insanely long. They're
next
like
week,
not super long, but they're long enough.
and do those. Yeah,
It's cool that you finished the main story though.
Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna finish it. I didn't know it was that close.
So, what did you think about the ending?
I mean, it was kind of like I said. I had a feeling they were the same person because of that whole echoing thing and that comment you made. I'm like, oh, I just thought he was an older version of Booker, but I didn't realize they were the same age. Because holy shit, he did not look.
That's what I'm saying. It was like Jason was saying, "We're gonna kill baby Hitler." No, this is like we're gonna stop ourselves from becoming Hitler.
Yeah. And I was just sad because I was like, oh, that means she's dead, but no, she's still alive.
Yeah.
Because she.
Yeah, because her version didn't require him to be Comstock. So though those variants are the same, and that's what Leticia, the female version, was talking about, because she's like, well, you can kill Comstock, but what good is that going to do? There's be 50 variants out there in every multi-dimension, and it's like, oh, like Elizabeth's like, no, actually, I found a solution. We just stop him from ever being created in the first place.
Yeah, and it's fun. It's funny that that religion made him go bad. Like so many people.
Well, he was a piece of shit. It's just it made him have excuse.
Yeah.
He thought, oh, okay, I can finally feel less guilty about it. But he used that to just avoid feeling guilty instead of learning anything. And the other Booker is just as bad, but he at least didn't pass the buck. And I think that's the subtle difference between them.
Jason says, yeah, I was super worried it was actually going to be, it's bad actually to kill baby Hitler.
Yeah, right?
It just
and
wouldn't work.
The other problem I got is like they go so into this concept, and it's fun, but it's like it's really obvious early on, so it's not as like impressive as some of the other endings with like Bioshock or whatever.
Yeah, I'm just what I liked more about this game was it wasn't all just fighting. I felt like the other two games, it was just mainly like constant slog. There wasn't a lot of like downtime with like story stuff. Like the dialogue was very short because there weren't that many actual people to talk to. It was mainly just the what are they called? The bad guys. What are they called? Um,
Splicers.
Splicers, yeah. Yeah. This one there was like other characters and
Yeah.
longer bits of dialogue, and the environment was more in depth. Like I could explore more, and it wasn't just like repeating things. Um, so
You know,
that was a lot more
you know
fun.
what else? You know what else is interesting? And I don't think this is a spoiler because I think this is included in the main game.
Yeah.
Um, obviously the DLC does we go to Rapture just because that's what people wanted. And that's the only thing I don't think they should have gone back to Rapture. I think they should have gone to a third place, but whatever. Yeah, I get it. Is what she was saying is there's always a man, there's always a city stuff.
Mhm.
So we were Comstock, and we're just like the less productive version of Comstock. We are also Andrew Ryan.
What?
Andrew Ryan is a variant of that goes to the bottom of the ocean, and
Oh.
our child is a male Jack that gets hijacked.
So that's a male Elizabeth or Anna.
Yeah, and it's not really a spoiler because there's a whole other more interesting mystery that happens in the DLC. So it doesn't matter if you know this, but like I just thought that was interesting to share.
Oh, so we're so
Basically,
basically.
there's 100 variants of DeWitt. Some of them rule and some of them suck, like Andrew and Comstock.
Oh, well, the only reason he was able to do anything is because of the what are the twins' names? Lutess, because of
Yeah,
them.
the test twins.
Yeah, if he didn't have them, he wouldn't be able to seal technology and shit. Like he basically, it's what's it called? False. You know when you steal, you pretend to be a veteran and stuff. What is that called?
Oh, Stolen Valor. Yeah, yeah.
A stolen dollar, yeah, it's like that. With stolen technology. He's like Tesla, not Tesla, Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's funny you say that because also Comstock would lie about because he did do combat and stuff like that, but like he lied about how extensive his victories in different combats were, and that was what that one veteran guy was pissed off about.
Yeah.
So like he literally is a stolen valor asshole. Like that's his whole thing. He always steals other people's stuff and hides.
Yeah, because
And what happened is
everyone thinks that like Musk, did PayPal and he did Tesla, but he just found people who already
he did.
invented the stuff and then took credit for it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe
So.
Elon Musk is our version.
That's the DeWitt of our time. But
Because the best way to describe it, it's like branches on a tree. All the Booker and Comstock ones are lower on the tree, and they occurred earlier in history. They were born earlier in history, so they have to steal more because they don't have the same technological advantage. Versus the Andrew Ryan ones are born later and go to the bottom of the ocean, and they find those slugs which help them. You know what I mean? And then that's before you even get into like has the Letitia's and Elizabeth's action caused other variants to also get those because there's a million dimensions where because we crossed over them, stuff was left. Like the original dimension we were in, we just disappeared from. The second one, we did a lot of stuff and then we disappeared from. So we finished our story in a third dimension that is not the same as the other ones.
Okay.
So like there's ones that are like have us like traipsing through them like somebody walking through the person's house and then out the door you're like who the fuck was that?
Oh, like when we were fighting, trying to get the weapons and stuff, and with Chen and stuff, we kept going like a couple different dimensions.
Yeah.
So in the Lutesses, who are they in the Bioshock then? If we're Andrew Ryan,
well, they exist in every. So what happened was they were originally on their own trying to get Elizabeth back, and Comstock found out and sabotaged their device, and it was supposed to kill them, but accidentally instead it created a copy of them in every dimension. So the real answer is they didn't think about the story when they wrote Bioshock, but there's apparently a version of them that's just like somewhere up on the surface that has not interacted with Bioshock because they don't need to, because it's not relevant to their Comstock efforts. And they've been pulling the wits from one dimension after another. Like they go to that dimension, they're like they give them this opportunity because all of them are having trouble remembering stuff because they have similarities, and they send them on the mission. And the 121 other ones failed with the 122nd.
Yeah.
So like they exist in some dimensions with Andrew Ryan, but they don't have to give a shit because just because he's there doesn't mean he's like important. You know what I mean?
Jason says, people think Musk has real degrees, and then goes, "Oh, it's almost like a roadside picnic." Is that a movie or a book? I'm not familiar with that. Where aliens stop on Earth and leave alien junk that's weird tech to us. Oh. A book? Okay. Yeah.
If anything, no, without being a spoiler, it's closer to the movie Coherence. Is the closest thing to this.
Yeah, I did watch that. Yeah.
So, you know, like how they kind of bumble over and overlap with each other. It's
Yeah.
like that, and where it's like they're confused about what's going on, so they're causing harm to the next dimension's one.
Yeah.
But it's like they're actually all the same, and they just don't know it.
Well, they were like
And all
different.
those
They had like different glow
affect,
sticks,
you know.
and like they reacted different to what was the contents of the box, and yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And so that's what happens. Is it's kind of like here, like there are Comstocks that are going into DeWitt universes that are going to other universes. There's like a Comstock where he got his ass kicked by the rebels. There's another one where he's winning. There's another, you know, and then there's the one we're in. Yeah, and basically it's all the variants that can be DeWitt, Comstock, Andrew Ryan, or whoever else. They all have the potential to do something big like this. Only certain dimensions have the conditions where when those line up, they do something big like a Rapture or a Columbia or whatever. There's plenty of versions of them in other dimensions where they're just some guy that sucks, you know.
So I still think it's funny. Like the one that's not completely evil is the one who's drunk out of his mind and gave up his baby. Oh my god. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's just
and like presumably because we killed all the Comstocks, that should also make all the DeWitts calm down because they're not going to have that knock-on effect from what all the Comstocks did. They're not getting invaded from all the Comstocks to your right anymore.
Yeah, they're not going to steal the kid.
Yeah.
Over and over.
So it's like it's still issues like that.
Okay, my question now is why does Elizabeth Anna have this power? It's because she was brought through to a different dimension? I mean,
I think that's the why. I don't know if we ever get a concrete. I'm sure like there's something in the wiki or whatever. My understanding was basically this is not her dimension, so you pulled her over, so she's having a reaction from it.
Oh, and that's like the side effect.
Or it's they've had different situations in Lutesses that figure out other dimensions, but they weren't as successful. We eventually inevitably ran into the Lutess that happened to grab an Anna who has an inherent power, and you know it's kind of like it's a snake eating its own tail kind of thing. It's like there was a billion variants to Lutesses that tried to do stuff and it didn't result in anything special. And eventually one found, not only got to the point that she made the technology, but she also found her brother and happened to grab a child that happened to be an Elizabeth type child. And that let them be able to do more things. Because on the other versions, they were dead ends until they had that exact combination. And that combination led to a new branch in the tree.
It's very...
So there's like Comstocks that get religion, but they just end up being just some dude that's very religious or like is a preacher. There was an inevitable variant where a Comstock hooked up the Lutesses, had the dream, and happened to steal specifically Anna, and then everything's a consequence of that specific combination coming together.
Yeah. Oh, wow. It gets confusing. Like so many.
Yeah, the thing kind of makes you go sideways, but it's really just like all other variants ended up being mundane. So the very specific ones we're dealing with were the only ones that did anything interesting, if that kind of answers your question.
So why were people disappointed?
Because it's kind of, I think it's kind of a similar thing to Prometheus. It's a really cool idea as own, but it kind of backbites too much at the ending towards Rapture. And so that makes people that wanted to have Rapture grump, because I think they just wanted to go back to Rapture, but like I like that they went somewhere else. B, that the movie, this game acts like the ending's like really deep, and it's kind of a little more shallow than it thinks it is. I still think it's really good. I just think it thinks it's deeper than it really is. It's like I'm like it's not that deep, bro, kind of thing. And then thirdly, they had a
well, it's
trailer
definitely
that showed
deeper than
really cool...
Would You Kindly? Oh shit,
yes.
That's like our trigger word.
Well, no, I did like that because the first time you didn't see it coming. You kind of were seeing it after you know what's going
Yeah.
on. It's like once everybody's memed the cake is a lie, it's no longer a funny joke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the time, I don't think most people didn't see it coming because a lot of games were pretty like dunderheaded at the time. Nowadays, I do agree it is a little more lightweight in modern times compared to what it was.
Or
But
like, oh shit, you are the bad guy.
and I like it too because it's like, but not only that, but like Ryan's our dads who've been trying to kill our dad. I like it a little bit better. I find Comstock a little more boring. There's some people that didn't like the racism stuff, but because they were being racist, or like they just kind of blinded out. I do agree. I think this is as a game, this is the better of all three by a lot. In terms of story, I like the first Bioshock just a little bit better, but like they're interchangeably good. I think.
Yeah.
And yeah, like and another thing too is like they had trailers that made like a lot more, and it's not gonna look too insane compared to what you played with, but the end up combat felt a little more bland compared to Bioshock and a little bit more bland compared to not only games at the time because this thing came out so late, it was like kind of almost like a gen behind in terms of combat style, and B it looked like you're going to do way crazier stuff in the trailer. So if you wanted to, you could load up the trailer, you could see that and see what it compares to if you wanted to see what people were expecting, or you could do that next stream. But it was like I don't think it's that bad, but it looked like an insane thing in the trailer, and in this thing it was I agree. The combat is very fun and the rails is really cool, but it's kind of very bland and basic. Like I could get this shooter anywhere else if I cared about the shooter combat. You care more about the story, which is like fine because I think the story is really good. But then in terms of like the shooter combat, it's kind of like suboptimal.
Bioshock Infinite trailer? So how many trailers are there? Okay, I see a Save Elizabeth trailer. Infinite Beasts of America. So which one am I see one where she has like a noose. Is that the one that people are into? Oh, there's another one. See the first trailer. Okay, I think this one's it. So let me click on this and how do I shoot? I gotta add another thing. Source. Window capture. Sorry, I don't have like a browser thing on my. Oh, you
I said to the winning question.
Oh, you did?
And it's not gonna be crazy different, but it's like it looks cooler than the final game.
This one. Okay. Is this on? Okay. Here we go. Let's do this. All right.
I don't see the video being displayed. You might have to turn off the hardware accelerator.
Oh.
Oh, never mind. It's going. It's going. You're good. You're good.
Oh. Okay. I was like, what? It looked like it's showing on my Streamlabs.
I have a delay now again, too, so that's part of it.
All right. I don't know. I'm seeing the racism shit. Yeah, look at all that racism.
And anti-Semitism thrown on
Yeah.
top.
That thing took Elizabeth. I've got to find her.
Also behind George Washington is Columbia, which is like the old American. Before we had Uncle Sam, we had like this lady that was like our spirit.
Yeah. Well, so far it's looking like the game I played. Except the building's crashing. Is it the Liberty Bell? Oh look, it's the sweeping lady in the flames. We saw her.
Even though she's supposed to be at the start, which always cracks me up.
Oh, he looks different. His beard's shorter.
Yeah, he had a kind of fundamentally different design. He looked more, like there's a certain spiritualist guy that he looked like back in the day.
They'll take your gun. Oh my god. Take your wife. They'll take your business. They'll take your life.
The needs of our great city of Columbia must come before the desires of any foreigner, whether they be enemy or friend. For I have looked into the future, and one path is filled with amity and gold, and the other is fraught with the perils of a hostile and alien world. Who are you?
Oh.
Charles! Attend!
Damn, that poor guy. Oh, he didn't fall all the way down. Whee! There he goes. Did he die? Did he just fall? Alright. So far, this is looking like the game I played.
Well, would you look at this?
I get it. There wasn't enough sniping sections.
That was because you just went on the melee build, that's why.
Well,
oh, that looks different.
Nothing gained.
Woo! Damn. You missed! He was right in front of you.
This one's smooth and clean. Fancy a drink, friend? Toast. Yes. A toast. A toast to you. A toast to us all. Here, here. We're closed. Get out. Out. Give it back. Wait.
wish we could use that thing to shoot the gun. That would have been cool.
Oh, by the way, I can't see my chat. Is anybody saying anything?
Yeah, Jason's just making some jokes about the stuff.
Oh, okay.
Nothing too insane.
Elizabeth, let's get out of here! I see him!
I've got an idea.
Whatever you're doing, do it fast!
He was like a real horse.
I think the first one was the thing that bothered me the most. And I don't think most of the differences are actually a big deal.
Hey, you don't look so good.
I'm okay. I just need a moment. A moment we don't have.
Are they mad that she didn't do more of her like powers to help you during a fight?
Yeah, and some others. I'll kind of similar to them, but like, yeah, some of it was that, and like, especially because they made it such a big deal. Like, this is what you're going to be able to do. Like, yeah, they run trailers that like oversell stuff, but this one like made a heavy emphasis. Like, you're going to have the most interactive NPC friend ever.
And all she really did was throw items.
Throw through a horse at us. I didn't get horse thrown at me once in that game.
Nope.
Fall! Fall! We got him! We got him! Elizabeth?
3 cheers for us.
Yeah, these guys all, even the big metal guys, are a little different design than what
Who was
Frankenstein.
chasing you, right?
No.
I still think they're cool either way. But I do like some of the designs in the trailer a little better. I think Comstock and other things look better.
Oh, Songbird. I do find it funny that we do see that version of Elizabeth in the ending.
Yeah, I think that was like a fun little reference. Because this everybody thought this was going to be her outfit.
So what's this one?
You know, guys, at this point, I don't know if there's much more you can
Oh,
say about Spike
whoops.
TV. We all know what kind of network it was and the chokehold it had over certain.
There's also another one with flowers that like literally is on the cover that doesn't happen in the game. Maybe it's this one. Let me see. I got a little bit of delay, but we'll see. That's the other one I remember being very iconic as we got a little closer. Because the first one was like years and years and years before the game came out. And that was the main one everybody was basing on. And then there's the one with the flowers that is a little closer to when it came out.
Okay, and this is like a... Oh my god, it's Rapture! Oh. It's a fish tank!
Yeah, it's a fun little joke.
It's a Mr. Handy! I mean, all this is like pre-rendered, so I don't understand why people thought it'd be like this.
Because Ken oversold a lot of, not as bad as like that new No Man's Sky guy, but Ken oversold and acted like a lot of the stuff is to be real. And to be fair, from what I hear from Jeremy, I will have to have him like tell us all the specific things that changed. A lot of this was intended to be in the game and just wasn't. Yeah, like even this flower stuff was like people were like cosplaying the flower stuff, and like it didn't even factor in once. Also, I think Elizabeth looks kind of bad in this one versus the real one we got.
What was the one where she was like gonna be hung? This one. What's this?
Rated M for mature.
Why would they be like trying to kill their goddess or whatever?
Yeah, like I mean, some of these trailers just straight up don't make any sense in the real game. I'm just like, what?
Winner of 85 awards.
Also, Booker looks different in a bad way. I think this is the one closest to when the final game came out, I think.
Yeah, she passes something. There we go. Yeah, and her eyes aren't as like Disney.
Bioshock Infinite in stores
Yeah,
March 26th.
she like a lot of the faces also looked a little more broad in the final version than some of these, so like I think they look a little different.
Okay. Well, I mean, me seeing it, I'm like, I could see the game I played, but maybe because I wasn't expecting to get horses thrown
People
at me.
expected a lot more, and it was like they sold it like that bit like, oh, you're gonna have enemies, and then they're gonna run away, and they're gonna do something to you in another area if you don't stop them. Like there's gonna be consequences to not killing them fast. And then instead, what came out was Elizabeth has powers, but you don't use them in any of the ways you showed. I can't remember what it was. There's some kind of trailer too, where it shows her like, and then maybe it's in the game. I can't remember now. Where like there's like a hurt real horse, and she feels really bad, and she tries to save it by pulling it into another dimension where it's not injured, but it doesn't work, and Booker has to tell her to like let it go, and she's like, it's like the most traumatic thing she had after getting out of the tower. Can't remember if any of that makes it into the final game. It's been so long. But like that was like everybody's like, oh shit, that's a really good moment. It's not even in the game, and it's like a lot of the parts that they cut, which is fine, are in the same areas with the exact same layout. You can tell exactly it's the same area that got repurposed. So it's like all the things you showed me, I'm going here, and none of the stuff is here. It's kind of equivocal to what happened with The Dead Rising, where they have that insanely good, like emotional trailer.
No, that's
and it's
that's Dead Island.
Oh, sorry, that's what I meant to say. Dead Island,
Yeah.
and it's like the game is still banger, but it's like none of that is so totally off from the game. It's like almost like a parody.
Yeah.
So it was like one of those things. And also, I think there was less of a discussion in like when this came out about how this is pre-rendered, so it's not. You shouldn't expect that it's gonna be the final game kind of thing. I think
I
people were a little
me
more
looking at it, I'm like, this is all pre-rendered. I mean, it doesn't look
my
like
personal opinion-
360 graphics.
Yeah. But my personal complaint was because I think a lot of this stuff was overblown, and frankly, it was like kind of like long legs. They think this is gonna be the greatest thing that's ever existed, so it could have crushed all these things. They would still complain. So I don't.
Yeah.
I think it was kind of in an unfair position. But what happened was, in my personal opinion, is he kept revising it 50 million times, and that did lead to some good stuff. And it's like this game is very memorable.
Jasmine, no, I'm done.
Because
I beat the game. We're just talking about it
it's
now.
finished it. And it did some stuff, but what happens is when you revise that, well, eventually technology advances, and then you got to redo it again. So the final version is rushed. So we waited all these years for a rushed version that doesn't have all the things that you promised us in it, and that's the only part that rubbed me the wrong way. I don't actually care that much. I think it's still a good game, but it's like Elizabeth's power. It just spawns a thing in. It doesn't let you interact. It doesn't let you do powerful effects. It does.
Yeah.
She basically interact. You made it out like these enemies are going to be doing stuff. They had less interaction than Battlefield games when you play the solo missions, and those had things that when you complete objectives, like whole buildings would fall over and it would change the map. So they took so long that even though they were doing technology that was ahead of the curve, by the time they came out, they were slightly behind the curve, and they had a more basic, rushed, kind of more half-assed version of the game than it should have been. So it double wasn't what you expected. I still think it's great. I think most everybody complaining or being little whiny entitled bitches, but there is some like legitimate complaints about it. And then on top of that, like the story isn't as captivating because you know what the twist is halfway through. So it's just like kind of clock watching to get there. And I do think the combat slogs a little bit at the end, but I still think it's
Well-
like, you know, an A plus tier to S tier game.
Well, I guess well I didn't have any like really high like super high expectations, so I guess that's why I was like, oh, this is good. I don't understand why
It's
people
still
are
good. Like, I don't have
disappointed.
no negative feeling
Yeah.
towards it. I just what I was hoping for was even cooler than this. Like, because like when you get in the combat, it's just like I stand around, I shoot at you. It's almost like Doom like kind of things.
It was
And
like
there
the
was other
combat
shooters
and
you
the
find
other
that were more
ones. It's the
like there
same.
was like well, because remember, like when Bioshock comes out, it's kind of using a clunky approach they used from System Shock 2, and that was like in the 90s. So like by the time they go to this one, this gameplay style feels clunky because you had like a bunch of third person like Gears of War with like dynamic running enemies and strategic movements, and they're flanking you. And you had some like even like in the shitty COD games, they would have like more interesting interactables. You could blow up the environment, so I could blow up a hole in the wall and then run through it and shoot the guy. You know, and this one it's just like I am blocky man, I shoot at you. You know, and so like that ended up at the time being a little less. Now that everything's kind of old equally, that part doesn't matter so much anymore. So if anything, I think it's aged better than all the ones because it does everything else better, including creature design and the powers and everything is really cool. And
Yeah.
you know, I fucking love going on the skylines. I think they're cool as shit. It's a cool mechanic. So I just
Yeah.
you know, I don't have those disappointments anymore.
I liked it. Well, I guess
Yeah,
next
it's
week
good.
I will do the was it Burial at Sea? What's it called?
Yeah, it's pretty rad. It's very noir, and I really like that too.
Yeah. So I'll do these. You think that will take me more than one like stream to do these?
Like they're two separate DLCs for it. I don't remember them being very long, so I don't. You might be able to bang one out in the first one, and if you don't, you'll just be barely not finishing. So I think you'll
Okay.
be able to.
Okay, because I have another month. I'm trying to think because I wanted to play Last of Us. That one's long, but of course Silent Hill 2. I guess I can just
Well,
play.
you can. They're 2 hours each. Yeah, you'll be able to bang them out.
Okay, then I'll have like a month pretty much for until Silent Hill 2, and then I'll be doing that one. But yeah, oh, I liked it. I had fun. Thank you, Josh, for helping me get through that the
Absolutely, it was
last
cool seeing
bit
nothing. It was exciting, you know.
after I died.
'Cause I love this game. I really do love this game, and it's fun to see it again. And the story's cool, so it was
Yeah.
neat having you go through it. You know.
And thank you everyone for joining me. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll speak to you all again real soon. Good night, everybody. Bye. You don't want to say bye?
Bye.
Okay. Okay. Bye.